welcome to the finest day of the week. It is Monday, my dude, and thusly, another adventure of mostly walking as we tackle the conversational paradise that is Disco Elysium. My name is Sean Plott.
And I'm Lee Grainer.
And I'm Sean Bloom.
Tight. We're gonna keep playing. Did it. This was introduction number 2 because we did intro number 1, and Lee both had no hat, but their internet was going out, so they stepped away to restart. And
also, desk was a little too low.
That absolutely makes Foley room mechanism noise. Like that's actually fake. That's actually not real. Yep. Wait, can you lower it? Is it the same thing but lower in tone? And then up?
It does. It needs a little more oomph when it goes up.
Yeah, the up is very good.
Yeah, the up is like it's like you're working out a knot in a deep tissue desk massage, like, and it's just not telling you to stop, but it is giving you feedback. That's great. That's just great stuff. Well, for any of you who are living in California, we re-shut down again at about 1 p.m. So I didn't realize that we had opened up because I don't really leave this apartment. I used to live in Oakland, and when I was there, I didn't leave the apartment. I'm now in Los Angeles, and I haven't left the apartment. And so I'm really excited to continue to try to serve you the content that you deserve while I'm at home in the apartment. Sean, how are things going in Bloomtown?
Things are pretty good. Things are, summer's progressing. I'm not ready for my fall classes, so thank God it's not fall yet. But I'm getting to that point where I'm like, oh no, there's a countable number of weeks until fall.
Oh, that's always tough. Yeah, because I think everyone experiences that in summer or winter break over high school, where you are finally on break and you are just absolutely unaware of even what the day is until you are, and then it's 4 more days. 2 more days, and it becomes it goes from an amount of days to a number of days. Do you guys know the difference between a number and an amount?
Yeah, I think an amount is. I'm guessing an amount is a measurable quantity.
But it's like a heap. It's like a
it's like a stack.
It's like a heap. Specifically that you cannot count it. You can't count it. So like you don't have a number of sugar. You have an amount of sugar or a number of water.
You can measure it, but you can't count it. Yeah. Right. Sure.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, that's right. And so you went from an amount of days, like a big pile of days, to some days. Dang, that sucks. Ooh, that really stingeronies. Lee, who, by the way, has just gotten done on a 24-hour Nickelodeon binge sleepover party with that look. It's very 90s.
Yeah, that's right. I have to go find Clarissa so she can explain it all. Got to get my Pete and Pete's going.
Oh, yeah. Quick question. Are you afraid of the dark?
Yeah, well, sometimes you'll find me on the aggro crag.
Wow. Like, it's good that we have the 3 of us because we would definitely be able to assemble the silver monkey.
I feel like we'd be pretty good at that.
Yeah, because let me tell you,
Hidden Temple.
Those kids. Oh my God, that is the. There is nothing I've seen that is as clumsy as that. Like ever.
Yeah.
And that they're like
in your head now. Imagine using the technology that they had. Imagine what it was actually like to play that goddamn game.
It must be incredible.
Like, yeah.
Wait, are you talking about Legends of the Hidden Temple, or are you playing about
Legends of the Hidden Temple? I'm talking about you are standing against a green screen. You are looking straight ahead, and ahead of you,
you're thinking Nick Arcade. Nick Arcade is the one with the green screen. Legends of the Hidden Temple was actually where they had a shaft, and it was a complete inability to understand how the geometry of this very clearly shaft-shaped object interacted with this very clear single hole, and you had to just You just had to push it in there, and the kid would be like striking the head of the monkey on the whole part. I mean, it was unbelievable. And I recently actually rewatched some footage of Legends of the Hidden Temple, and those games are very hard. I mean, it was most Extreme Elimination Challenge where everyone was trying not to laugh. It was really hilarious. Like, watch it. Like, there's this one where the kids have to hold onto a log, and then they have someone who's clearly like a 23-year-old PA just rotate the log, and the kid has to hold on. And you just have this tiny kid body with an oversized generic box T-shirt for the purple monkeys or the blue barracudas or whatever it was. Oh my god! And just like get thrown off. Oh yeah, sorry, purple parrots. That's right.
So I guess I also am low res for the 90. I'm 90s low res right now. I think I'm PS1 right now.
It's really good. It's really good. You are a cutscene in Sewer Shark.
Sewer Shark, that came up on okay, coincidences. That came up on our family call this last Wednesday.
No.
Sewer Shark. God. Right? How can that happen?
I think maybe I was on that call. I don't know.
Yeah, that could be. Can somebody very briefly explain Sewer Shark to me?
I was literally talking about this kind of thing on Friday when I played a remaster of the original 1995 Command & Conquer. And the 90s was an era where 3D rendering technology was actually starting to be able to exist. Like 3D rendering at all was becoming, I wouldn't say mass market to where individuals could use it, but like small and mid-level businesses could definitely get their hands on 3D rendering software. And so things were not as cleanly integrated as they are now. If I fast forward to today, there's the technology that The Mandalorian used, where they actually have like a surround set of screens and a camera, and on the screens it is actually displaying an image from Unreal. And as the camera moves, it changes what's being rendered on the background to make it look like an actual environment. And because this environment is a bunch of screens, the lighting on there properly reflects off the bodies of the people that are acting. And it's really cool, the story of that studio that was working on that technology. But that's an example of different mediums being very neatly blended together to kind of not really feel like separate mediums. But in the 90s, people wanted to use graphical technology. They wanted to try to make things feel photorealistic, but obviously they couldn't. So there was a whole lot of just stapling shit together the way that you might with like a bulletin board. And so Sewer Shark was a game where it doesn't really matter what the story or the plot was, but you had to take your really cool ship that had guns and blew things up and drive it through a futuristic dystopian sewer. But also in the corner was like full motion video and a whole lot of like pre-rendered 3D kind of fixed images. So they kind of had like what they could do real time. Then they had the 3D images just slapped in that they had to take a long time to render. So this would be kind of like missed screenshots. And then there was the full motion video. Someone would be like, oh no, we need to get there before the Blastoids beat us, you know? And I sort of forgot the way that everything just looked so slapped together. You know, the way that you'd have a news program and they'd be like, and coming up next, and they would make the coming up next a 3D image that would spin, kind of just to show off that they could make 3D images that could spin. It was incredible. It was beautiful.
It was the golden age of compositing. Everything was composited.
The golden age of compositing. And so Lee definitely has that VHS 90s backwards white hat with the long hair look. Like I definitely assume that your headphones are plugged into a Walkman.
They are.
You could
I was just running some tests to see if I could figure out why I'm so pixelated. And I checked my speed test, right? And I'm getting 600 megs down and 50 megs up. So it's not my problem over here.
Huh.
It's incredible. Yeah.
Wow. Well, huh.
I just
sucks.
wanted to.
Do you guys want to play some Disco Elysium?
No. You understand? I'm bragging. I got 600 megs. 600 megs down.
I only get 200 down and 200 up.
So usually in San Francisco you can get like 20, unless your neighbor's watching Netflix.
Yeah, and then you get N up. You get like 1 up. And it's
And
sad.
yeah, you get
Yeah.
one picture you get to send.
So I'm pretty excited because we
I
are
mean-
actually.
Yeah, this game was wild last week.
Yeah, now, in case you didn't tune in last week, let me just give the summary. We spent a long time just looking at the character creation, talking about dialogue trees, that sort of thing, and we are a detective who has been fucked up for a few days. We've clearly been sitting in a hotel room drinking, and we're stumbling around. We are somewhat insane, but we are definitely very intelligent and very charming. We are now going to go try to investigate this murder, and we have a few quests that are
Yeah, we
substeps
got
on our
some.
main quest. Yeah.
We got some good quests, it seemed like.
I had to put my hair up. I was getting so hot. Okay, so basically my hair is like a thick wool scarf.
Yeah, I remember you saying.
Grows out of my head.
That's going to be handy in the winter.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I want to
As
briefly.
soon as I go somewhere with winter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, it is so weird having shaved my head because, first of all, no one can tell if I've showered or not. Because, I mean, normally it takes a while for my hair to dry, you know? But, like, if I don't shower, there's, like, no greasiness in there. And I get out and I, like, dry my skin, but there's no hair that's wet after that. And whenever there's any breeze, I'm like, because my hair's just like so not protecting me. Oh my god.
Yeah. You need that brain callus.
Yeah, dude, it was so hard to sleep when it was quite long because my head would just be so hot at night. And now I'm just like so cold. It's really cool.
Yeah.
So we have a number of things to do. The significant one is to inspect the victim's body, but this is a preliminary inspection, and you just need to suppress the urge to throw up to approach it. So we're going to get some ammonia from the gardener or the fleet store to make it easier. We have some other
Fleet
things.
store?
We've decided
Is it
we
free
want
with 3 T's?
yeah, fleet. And we want to sing karaoke because we want to get a hold of a sad song. We need to report our missing badge. And we have some other sort of longer-term things, which is like, who made the call reporting the crime? We need to get money because we damaged a bunch of shit at the sort of hotel cafeteria we're at.
Yeah.
And there was a pissing match between Precinct 41, yours, and Precinct 57, Kim's. Ask Kim about this after the initial inspection of the body is done. So we have some done quests. Here's our active quests. Now, one thing that I really love is if we go to our map, we don't yet have a copy of the city map, which I think is nice. I sort of like this idea of when a game starts off, it unlocks UI for you, so that way you don't get too overwhelmed with UI. But all the previous speech-based text encounters that we have not yet explored, we want to go explore it. The game already knew that, so it left them on the map.
Nice.
So here's the greenhouse over here. What's this? This winch mechanism has been oxidizing for some years. Can I take the winch mechanism?
Oxidizing the winch.
Adventure game, so I feel like I should be able to take literally anything.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, it's like we're definitely going to need a lever that's pulled off of something.
Yep.
We are definitely going to need some sort of stick.
So what's this? Money? Magnesium? Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's like they say, money can't buy magnesium.
I can't tell if that was a bug, but I was just able to take stuff twice, but whatever.
I don't know. Is magnesium a healing item?
Sure seems like it.
I
feel
think
like-
that's milk of magnesia.
like
What the
magnesium
hell is the
is
deal with like people calling things the milk of whatever and like the mother of pearl and like
Is that a pervasive problem?
just like I think just in
What-
the 1800s
What's happening?
they call
Is this a bug?
what's the bug?
It looks a little buggy. It looked like that was a speech bubble, and then
Oh, shit.
now you're underwater.
P1. P1.
Alright, I can't control anything at all. Alright, let me just hard shut down the game.
That's hard to read.
Yeah, let's try that again.
Yeah, that was good. Alright, you want to start the whole show over? Okay, hold on. 3,
Yep.
2, 1.
3.
Yeah. I'm Sean
Five.
Platt.
I'm Lee Grainer.
Sean, welcome to Mostly What? And
We're adventure
the
gamers.
game. I got a quest.
Lee, I feel like the 1800s they were all about like the essence of things in a very
Oh, see, I don't want to, I don't mean to be that person, but I thought that was more like the 1600s.
I think a lot of people take a long time to catch up.
Damn, that's a burn. I think that was an alchemy burn.
An alchemical burn, an essence of burn.
It's a burn.
All right. So let's see if I can trigger a cutscene. Okay, so I was in fact able to collect twice, which looked very buggy, and oh god, there we go. Pile of Eternite, an inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite. Ooh, perception.
Eternite is a roofing material. They take their roofs very seriously.
Why am I looking at this pile of roofing material?
Yeah, yes, I want to know that.
Ow! Because it's nice and orderly. Well-laid palette. Easy on the eyes.
The well-laid palette.
Rhythmic pattern. Calms your mind. Mammals like this stuff. Inland Empire. There's no more to this. You get this strange feeling.
Hell yes. Hell yes. Inland Empire feeling.
Absolutely. I never don't listen. It's hard to say. It's gone now. Feelings pass, you see. Especially the small ones. Locked. Oh,
yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, we screwed it up.
What is this? It's nothing. Someone just left some roofing material slammed against a wall shack. What is this? Damn it.
Did we just miss, like, content?
I think that was the answer. I think the Eternite probably did it, and we let it slip out of our grasp.
Damn.
Rats. The letter R. Where's a crown? On the ribbon below, a light above descending. This is the logo of the municipality of Revachol. Trash container. This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says whirling in rags. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still. Dude, Inland Empire is so cool. The weird intuition, everything speaking to us.
So fucking good.
I love it.
By the way,
I love it.
I need to address an essential question from Apo Koala. What's winning right now, the face hair or the hair?
Oh. Whoa! The telephoto lens!
So you can actually see. Here it is. And it might look like I was badly burned, but really it's just gray. It's just gray here, right? So you can see I have some length, but if we look to here, the beard actually it grows quite fast.
Sean, just show like the top part of one of your cheeks. Just fill the screen with that. Just like close enough that we can see your hair, but not like. Oh, I gotta get in focus.
Yeah, it doesn't want to focus.
From these heights, we can see the wildebeest traversing the Serengeti. If you thought this was the largest herd in the world, you'd be right.
I love that. You'd be right. I mean, like, it's... Oh, let me return back to normal. So yeah, no, my facial hair is growing the fastest.
Very good.
Faster than the other one. All right, let me come back here. There's something else there, not necessarily connected. Why am I looking at you, trash container? You're just a trash container.
Damn.
The body is downwind from here. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death?
Lieutenant, what do you think could be in there?
Yeah, I'm going in.
What could possibly?
Trash? Food waste from the cafeteria? They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence, too. I mean, I absolutely want to commit to this person that just...
Hell yes.
I feel it. I trust... because for any of you who don't know, if we actually go to our... Oops, this is the wrong button. But our stats, we are absolutely psychically tight. Our power to influence yourself and others. We're very charismatic, and we're so smart. But we're just some chunky spacemen that bump into things. So we have a 2 in physique.
Bad.
Yeah, so in our Inland Empire, hunches and gut-feeling dreams and waking life. Okay.
Hunches and guts. Hunches and guts.
So I'm committing to my hunches and guts.
Hell yes.
Dude, for any of you that ever drink orange juice with pulp, just think of that pulp as material hunches and guts. Okay?
Yeah,
That's what it feels like. Yep.
What do you mean feel? I mean...
What do you mean feel?
Yeah. It's extrasensory perception. Whatever is in there holds a special significance.
I mean, I just like that star bolding of random words.
Yeah.
I agree. We should get someone from the remote viewers division here. He's being sarcastic. Do not ask what the remote viewers division is. And then the first question is, what is the remote viewers division?
So good.
You know, I almost like... Because I know that one of the classic ways to try to make a story more compelling is you add conflict. So you just add 28 inner voices, all yelling at you.
No, it is rad. There is so much content. Like, somebody had to write... I'm trying to imagine what the spreadsheet looks like for, like, authoring this game. It's wild. But, it is so cool.
I actually knew someone that was trying to just explore dialogue trees and was just shocked to find that there's not a lot of tools for dialogue trees, like, out there to manage branching dialogue trees and different scenarios and things like that. And, you know, being super impressed with Disco Elysium, asked one of the writers on Disco Elysium, like, how did you do it? And the guy was like, it was just brute force because there's no good tools. So
wow.
Yeah, they just did it. They just really, really, really tracked it really hard. Okay, there's no need for sarcasm. I just feel strongly about it, that's all. Maybe it's not connected to the case, but still.
Hell yeah.
He pauses. It might also be evidence. The mob could have disposed of something in there. We should get it open.
That's what I've been saying.
How do we get open? Try using a pry bar. There's one in my motor carriage, or...
Motor carriage.
Or pry bar.
That is pretty good. I like committing to pry bar.
Yeah. No or pry bar. All right. We might want to ask for the key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one. He also has information.
Information, you say?
All right. What's our quest? Open the trash container.
Hell yeah.
You could use brute force to pry the lid open. You just need the pry bar. You know, I actually think that I am just going to go get the key, huh? What do you think?
All right, let's do that. He's probably going to make outrageous demands, like we pay him what we owe him, but...
Electronic doorbell, an old call box with a matrix of push buttons list. Oh my god! All right.
None of these are the thing that we want, right?
Alright, I'm gonna leave.
Those are all terribly exciting, though.
They are.
There are bottles inside. You could pick them up if you had a bag.
If I only had a bag.
Okay, where is the police thing? Oh my god, it's just so big. Is this a police car?
Maybe?
Pry bar. Coupri Kinima. Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. Hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Coupri Kinima motor carriage.
Gotcha. That is a hell of a
infernal machine that tore you from oblivion.
Yeah, when we woke up, we were awoken by the sound of this car pulling up.
Oh, this car is the inciting incident.
It is.
All right.
I'm also starting to get the sense that we are not in normal Earth.
In the year 2020?
Some sort of fantastical realm.
Yeah, no, totally.
Okay, so I can pick up the radio, pull out the pull-out toolbox, run your fingers over one of the steering levers, tap on the fuel preheater gauge. And also, I will note, we do need to report our missing badge. Lieutenant,
that is the thing that we need to do.
So I think I'm going to pick up the radio.
Okay, let's do that.
The frequency tableau lights up, and a green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
Amazing.
Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you? Hi, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st Precinct. Come in, dispatch. Come in, dispatch. Come.
Yeah, Delta 10.
Yeah.
Delta 10.
Or hi, Alice. This is the officer from 41st Precinct speaking.
I do like. How destructive do we want to be? I feel like the game is giving us permission to be pretty damn destructive, considering the state of our room when we woke up.
Yeah.
Yeah, or at least quite silly.
That's not my like instinct when I play games, but we can go for it.
Yeah, let's, okay, Lee, do you have any, or do you want to say, hi, Alice, this is the officer from the 41st. Nice to meet you.
That sounds, I don't know about that. Let's do number 2.
Yeah, come in, Delta 10, this is Firework Copy. I think we should absolutely be a humiliatingly incompetent, over-the-top, diva, emotional cop. Like, I am ready to commit. They are giving me a role to play,
Sweet.
and I am ready to RPG.
Let's just keep failing up.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you? You could swear she was friendlier with the lieutenant. Alright. Switchman reported murder. I'm done with the radio for now. And the call!
Done with the radio for now.
Alright, could you confirm me the
Yeah, let's
first?
report our badge.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Connect.
Just a second, officer. She puts on the hold, the static crackling softly like a bonfire. After a while, you hear an old man greet you from the radio. His rattly voice is oddly familiar. Jules Pidieu. I love how everything's like. French?
Yeah.
10 deuce,
Everything's
10-5. This is the 41st. Come in, over. A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas. The radio switchboard.
Why does he have a rectangle on his vest?
It's probably a emblem
Name tag?
or
Yeah, something like that.
yeah.
The man used relay code. You got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code. 10-4, Station
Hell
41.
yeah.
I've got urgent business. Over. Bing bong, ding dong.
Hell yeah.
Doot, doot.
What's your stat? Just reporting in. Over. 10-18. State your message, sir. I need to report my badge missing. I'm in dire need of financial assistance.
Yeah.
This might sound odd, but there's personal details I'd like to discuss. I don't know why. The asterisks just make me laugh so much.
I know, it's real good.
Oh
Because
my
I
God,
imagine
it's
him sort
funny.
of doing a stage whisper every
Yeah.
time. This might sound odd. There's personal details. I need to
Yeah.
discuss.
I imagine just the volume getting way louder on those. There's personal details I'd like to discuss. So I'm just going to report the badge and
I
complete a
love
quest.
it. Yeah, I want to do all of those.
Yeah.
10-9 over. My badge. I can't find it anywhere, basically. It's gone. 10-4. Message received. This is a very serious situation. Need a 10-22 the captain. Over.
People just keep telling us how serious it is.
Jean Vicmer. Is it him? A dry voice asks in the background. Vicwamare. Vicmer.
Vicumere.
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it. He what? He
Jean.
lost his badge?
Hey, who
Lee,
is
this
this?
is all you.
I mean,
all right.
we know who this is.
Say. Oh.
This is communications
other
officer Jules. No, the other one. You mean your partner? Over. What is he saying? He's asking who you are. Amy's goddamn partner.
That's amazing.
It's your partner, Satellite Officer Vic now, sir. Over. Did he lose his memory along with his fucking badge? The man in the background sounds like he's losing his patience. Oh my god, it's Chester McLean. Yeah, this
Chester.
is a
Look at that.
little bit like how I looked, but with red hair before I shaved my head.
Oh. It's the perfect length.
All right. Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
Our name is
Dick Mullen.
I'm Dick Mullen.
I don't think we knew that.
I don't think we knew that.
I'm Dick Mullen.
Dick Mullen.
Hello, Dick Mullen.
Sounds right.
Yeah.
Dick.
I mean, we're absolutely a dick.
Dick Moulin.
Dick Moulin. Dick fucking Moulin. Who do you think? It's Officer Dick. He tries to speak through laughter. Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Oh, damn.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge.
I'd like to call this Harry Potter. Or Ishmael. Or
Alright.
that's like him calling us Captain Hook.
Defend yourself immediately. They're laughing at you.
Oh shit.
Come on, operator. Tell them to stop. This is serious.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
2 is the most authoritative, it seems like.
Ha ha. Officer has lost his badge. Ha ha. Like I'm the first cop to ever misplace his badge. Huh?
I guess the third one could be even stronger, but
Yeah,
I
but
do.
like who?
I like.
Yeah.
Like I want to say 1 because that's so clearly the wrong thing to say.
That
and
is clearly the wrong thing.
We're histrionic. Like, come on, tell them to stop. I need to escalate the drama.
Yeah, we're here to create stories. Is what we're here for.
He's asking you to stop. Says this is serious. Of course he's serious. He lost his fucking badge. Satellite Officer Vic Mayer concurs. Losing your badge is serious. Over. Haha, officer lost his badge. Haha. He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically. Oh god damn it, is he fucking kidding? I just assume that this guy has somewhat of a French accent. Old station's gonna be dicked for this. Satellite Officer Vic Mayer is wondering if you might be joking and adds that Wiss tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over.
Wild.
Alright, can we just move on? Nice. 10-4 here, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you're in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over. Fuck me, Mac. Come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge. What's going on? Super Cop here lost his badge. He lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Incredible.
Alright, which, I mean, I kind of want to say, could we all just please stop? I mean, hysteria, 100%. Right? Absolutely.
Yeah, let's do it.
He asks you to please stop saying he lost his badge. Why? Did he find it? The room at the other end of the line erupts in volcanic laughter.
Oh, no.
Sergeant Torson was wondering if you found your badge yet. Over. Oh,
The
just
action speed.
Oh. You don't
he's
have
not
a comeback.
replying.
That's
Looks like he's still in for it. Yeah, that's tough. You hear laughter in the background. Enough of this. I have other things. 10-9. Come again. Didn't get that. Over. The animated conversation in the back is making it difficult for you to hear him. New heights even for Captain Sober. Ask him. The speaker gasps for air. Ask him if he lost his gun, too. The room roars with laughter. Sergeant Torson wants to know if you lost your gun.
We don't have a gun, do we?
No, I don't think so.
Half-light. Check your pockets. Check your holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
What is Half-Life? I don't remember that. Okay.
I don't know what Half-Life is.
Is that a...
That was not in the beginning.
Was it not? Was it... was it
there it is. Let the body take control. Threaten people.
Oh.
Okay, alright. We're bad at that.
Alright, again, hysteria.
I'm good at that.
I don't have my gun! No, it's gone. It's not fucking on you. Horrific necktie. Don't sweat
Amazing.
it, Bratton. You don't need a gun to have fun. We can still have fun. It's not all over.
I'm looking up the word Brattan.
Hell yes.
Drama. Come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about... Oh, yeah. Drama medium.
Yeah.
Oh, lying over the phone. It's easy. Just say it like it's the truth. No, of course I didn't lose my gun. He says he didn't. Thank God for that. That would have been a nightmare. I don't even want to imagine that poor prick who has to relay that kind of news to the captain. Losing his badge is bad enough. Tell him to find it and fast. We can't have some gangbanger running around with it.
Oh, that'd be terrible.
New task. Track down your gun. We're glad to hear you've not lost your gun, officer. Do you need further assistance? Listen, I've actually lost my gun. Oh my god.
No. We got away with it. I think we stayed.
I think I'm hysterical, but I don't want to get in trouble, and I just have a lot of feelings, and I've managed to contain some of the bad ones.
Yes.
Hey, you okay?
Exactly.
Is everything alright? You being a good cat? Oh, I see what the problem is. I'm sorry. Let me move this. There you go. Sometimes cats they can't communicate that they want you to move the device off the subwoofer. They just kind of meow and look around and sort of look at you and then look there and then look at you.
Yep.
All right, hold on. I'm petting this cat
It can
right
be
now.
very confusing to be a cat.
How about I'm in dire need of financial assistance, huh?
I like that. They are not going to help us out.
10-4, I hear you. I don't have the authority to grant your request, but what does he want now? He's asking for money. Is he fucking kidding? I don't think he is. Don't give that asshole anything. He's just going to drink it all. Alright, the operator turns back to you. That's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over. It is paramount to the investigation that you grant me some more money. What do we think?
I would say number one, paramount.
It is paramount to the investigation that you grant me more money.
Yeah.
He says it's important for the case. He isn't getting a red cent, you can tell him that. Request denied. Over.
Alright.
I think we're good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, heard you, no funds.
I wonder what personal details are.
I'm doing it. Okay, 10-4, sir. I hear you. Relay your question. Over. Wait, before you say anything stupid, think it through.
What's there to think about?
What? Yeah, what's there to think about?
You're going to be looking at a straitjacket if you tell everyone you lost your memory. Be smart about this, and ask if he's there alone. 10-4, sir, I'm not hearing your question, the radio operator inquires again. Ooh, hold on. Are you alone in the room? I need some confidential information about myself. Wanted to know if you got my badge description right in your report. Could you read it to me? Name, rank, date of birth.
Oh.
Looking for my address. I don't know where I live. Please refer to me with my full name in the future.
That's really good.
All right, I want to know if you've got my... Yeah. I mean, number 2 seems like the most tricky.
Yeah. I like that one. I feel like maybe being a little smooth right here.
Yeah.
Now, it's kind of interesting that this game tells you that there's success and failure when there's not really anything to succeed or fail at. It's like succeeding at unlocking certain dialogue. Like 10-4, or like this rhetoric, success. Wait, before you say anything stupid, think this through. We could have figured that out. It's just fun to have the game say some shit to me. All right. I want to know if you got my badge description right in your report. Could you read it to me? Name, rank, and birth? What? What is it? He's still on the line? He wants to verify the information on his badge. But of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revocolian Cavalry Force.
Man.
Tell him to stop wasting time.
Yeah, see, we should have seen if he was alone in the room first.
Well, let's do it right now.
Because everyone else is joking.
It's negative. I've got 10-12. Over.
Yeah, alright, never mind. I don't think we're going to get anything else.
Is that what a 10-12 means? Visitors?
It does in this world.
Okay. Everything's a 10.
18 kilometers to the south in the 41st Precinct's relay booth, a small crowd is gathered around communications officer Jules Olopediu, around a dozen cops. The small room is filled with cigarette smoke, abuzz with laughter, when Officer Judith Minot enters, her left arm's in bandages and hair trimmed short. What's going on here? Did something happen? She asks, startled. Jean Vicmer turns to her and says, what happened is my partner made contact, and it's not good. He's lost his badge. He seemed confused, delirious even. He stops to reflect. Mac the Torso Torson is a finger fucking his fist, laughing hoarsely and apparently telling some dirty story to his partner, Chester McLean, near the entrance. Suddenly he interjects, yeah, Mullen was fucked around. Sounded fucking drunk to me. The tall ginger on his right still has tears of laughter in his eyes. Yeah, Mac's right. This was some gnarly shit here. I mean, before he started begging for money, it was... Oh man, we've clearly made some mistakes. Satellite Officer Vicmer bites down on his knuckles. Enough, he shouts across the room. The commotion dies down. All eyes turn to him. None of this is funny. It's fucking sad, that's what it is. He's a cop, he's one of us, goddamn this. Mino looks down at her neatly polished black shoes. There is a quiet firmness to her voice, and when she speaks, we must help him. Yeah? How do you fucking plan to do that, huh? Get him off the drink, go jogging with him in the morning, and get him on carrot juice? He's a lost man.
Damn.
Wow.
I just know we can't give up on him when he's at his weakest. He wouldn't. The crowd in the room has started fidgeting uncomfortably. Someone's trying to slip out unnoticed. Mac,
Are we
man
just
the door.
imagining this, or is this like?
I think we're sort of cop psychic slightly.
Yeah, this was on an
The
esprit de
esprit du
corps.
corps.
With connect to Station 41, understand cop culture. So we actually just have like an intense psychic connection to.
I mean, it suggests to me that this is what we imagine is happening right now.
I think, could kind of go either way. I'm gonna take it as canon unless it's otherwise.
Yeah,
So-
I'm gonna treat
but it would be
everything that's
correct.
happening to us as like definitely surefire. This is it. Mac, man the door. He gestures towards him to block the doorway, then turns to Mino. You know what he told me? I don't want to get better. I want to get worse. Those were his words. He sighs heavily and turns to address the room. Damn.
Damn is right.
This shit does not leave this room. Not a word of this to the captain or anyone else. We'll give him a couple of days to pull his shit together. Old boy lights another cigarette and says, I guess I can hold off the report for a few days. Good. Vic Mayer turns to the others. Okay, everybody. Nothing but a prank call here. We all got our laughs. Now get back to work. Okay.
Oh wow, cool, great.
Okay.
Okay. And coming up, you guys are going to be doing reading. That's right. All future
Leveled
characters.
the fuck up.
Bing bong. Far north on the
leveled
other
up.
side of the motorway, the officer quietly hunches with his hands in the motor carriage.
Far north on the other. Wow, what's going on here?
Well,
that's us.
Yeah, that's us. We are far north.
Right.
Okay.
Toolbox.
Toolbox.
Yeah.
You got to get that lever.
We're gonna get our
Pry
pry bar. By the way, we did level up, so we have one skill point to attribute. Now, if we go here and go to our map, we had perception,
There
physical instruments, encyclopedia.
And that perception is maybe gettable, right? Like it's a medium, although we're bad at it.
Yeah, I mean, perception is one of our absolute
Worstest.
But I mean, we can.
Really? Wait, but what's perception under? Oh, it's under
It's under
motorics.
some motorics.
Yeah.
Like now, we
under
can
motility.
unlock an encyclopedia check.
Oh damn!
I don't hate that.
I love that.
All right, I'm just
I
gonna
feel like encyclopedia is pretty basic. It just gives us information about the world that we wouldn't have otherwise.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah, so that means that we because we leveled up encyclopedia, there was that one check that in the mirror that we can now reroll.
Nice.
Sick.
Does that mean? Wait, what was the check in the mirror? Is that gonna like identify us?
Yeah, because it's
Yeah.
trying to identify like what the facial expression is or what the.
I thought we already kind of came up with a take on the facial expression, right?
Came up with some stuff, but we failed a check.
Yeah. There's more stuff. All right, I'm gonna pull out toolbox.
Yeah, let's do that. Pull out toolbox.
Metallic drawer slides out from the seat and clicks into place. Tools inside are neatly organized. Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case, and I'm not protective of my tools like some men are. He's clearly a little protective of his tools, but what can you do? Work is work.
Take the red tip pry bar, the rubber-handled chain cutters, the hand crank flashlight, and the pull-out toolbox. No, push in.
Just take them.
Yeah, I think
Take
take it
them
all.
Yeah, you
It's
can need
an
these.
adventure game, man.
Nice.
Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss.
What is Kuskianima?
That's the car. It's the model of the car.
Oh, okay. So the
Kuba
right, it's a little
Kinima.
weird to me that like it's a little weird to me that like the objects describe themselves, sort of.
Well, we're crazy.
That does seem to be the way that it works, though.
Yep.
I don't really care about any of the rest of the stuff.
Really?
I want to run my fingers over the steering levers.
I want to run my fingers over the steering wheel. Listen, I mean, this is one sensual steering lever, and I just want to
for
touch
it.
it a little bit. The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch
White
handle
suede.
so very familiar to your palm. Do
Tap on the gauge.
Do you want to not tap on the gauge, Sean? Are you not into gauge tapping?
I mean,
orange touch gauge?
I don't really care either way. I'm done with this car.
So you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
This is getting, oh, wow, it's getting steamy.
There's no use pressing the heat button. He says jingles his keys. It won't start without the ignition key. Translation, we're not going anywhere right now. Alternative translation, don't even think you can drive my MC. Okay, close the door button.
Wow, steamy.
I want you to refer to me as my full name. Alright.
Dick Mullen.
Some great tectonic forces cracked the pavement like an eggshell. If you see monster did this to the plaza. The damage could have been caused by an earthquake. Bench. Alright, when do you handle this?
Yeah. The bench do not look overly comforting. The lieutenant looks down the street. We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
Tutorial agent.
Tutorial agent.
Alright, go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's a hangout spot.
It's a hangout spot. An ancient fountain. It doesn't pop water anymore. There's a tree in it. You are the angriest man I know, René.
René.
Oh, René's angry.
Tire tracks in the roof. Oh,
tracks.
shit.
Leading onto the roof. The slush and rain has almost washed them off.
Leading onto the roof?
The roof.
What does that mean?
The roof?
Dude, look at all this stuff we can look at.
How do tire tracks lead onto the roof?
I don't know. I just read it. Look at these boxy buses.
Help line the company that controls the drawbridge. Everything's good here. Pile of clothes. There are clothes inside. Cheap secondhand clothes, smelling of strangers' body odors.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes. Good quality fabrics, best retro design. Save the economy with your style, officer.
Save the economy? That sounds off.
Yeah, that seems weird.
Yeah, ask him. Follow up on that.
Oh, hi. All right, guys, hold on. Let me see if I can lure our little friend. Come on. Come on.
Haven't you heard, officer? We've got to be economically conscious. Recycle your cash. Keep it in circulation. Don't buy new things. Buy eco.
Wait. This doesn't make any sense. Why exactly does the economy need saving? I don't understand.
Look around, officer. You see all these premium goods just sitting there, not getting bought? And we've got to keep the flow of goods moving. I don't know about that. Is this really the economy we want to leave to our children?
You're right. We've got to save Mother Economy.
Amazing. Amazing.
Mother economy.
But I don't have children.
I don't have children, I think.
Just
right.
nature. I like number 3. It's just nature. Powerful economies expand. Weak economies go extinct.
That's so stupid. I love it.
I can't go extinct, officer. I've got kids to feed. Once an economy goes extinct, it messes up the whole ecosystem. You got to think about the consequences.
Browse through the box.
You find your hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
All right.
Economical, but also trendy. The street vendor shouts, "Look firsthand."
All right, let's
Buy
find something worth
secondhand.
salvaging. I'm ready to roll. Here it comes.
Hey, there you
Success. Ooh,
Hell yeah.
Something cold.
Something
grazes your
cold
hand.
grazes your hand. Oh, go on. Synthetic and sleek. A windbreaker. Surf, it says, but also wind. Summer. 100% waterproof. And sport. All in different typefaces. Can we wear this?
Amazing. I bet you anything we can. Oh, we need money, though.
+1
Damn.
composure, -1 shivers.
Damn.
All
Alright.
what's over here?
I want that windbreaker.
Box of sunglasses. Hold on. I have to retrieve my cat. Please talk amongst yourselves.
I have to
No.
pee.
No,
So
where's
talk
that
amongst
cat?
yourself.
Well, that's fun. Okay. How are we doing so far, everybody? We like this detective?
I know you're pretty mad.
Detective No Name?
All right, I've locked the cat in here.
Oh, is that going to upset the cat?
She has a multi-phased process. Sheriff. Okay, she's pretty upset. I think what she really wants is a lot of food, and she doesn't get any food for 50 minutes. 50 minutes.
And then it's food time.
And it's food time.
Shira's in here somewhere. Oh, she's under the desk.
All right. See, there's sort of like, I think something broken in my cat's neurons, because when she wants food or to go outside, she will meow at the front door.
Right.
So it's difficult to tell. Sometimes when she meows at the front door, I open it and she looks at me like, what are you, an idiot? Like, I don't want that.
Yeah.
Or sometimes she'll meow, and I'll set out food, and she'll, and just go keep meowing at the door. But the last 2 nights, she has meowed at the door, and I've ignored her, and she has peed right there in front of the door.
Oh, damn.
So what I've chosen to do is to bring the cat back to this area, because this tends to calm her down. She starts, like, I had a friend who explained to me that whenever his cats would meow, he would pick them up and set them on his lap.
Oh.
And and then they would like get off, and then they would meow, and he would pick them up and set them in his lap. So the cat started to learn that meowing means I will be picked up and set into a lap.
Right. Yeah.
And
that's
then like train the cat.
That's
it's like really
cool.
Good. So now every time my cat meows at the door, I just pick her up, bring her back here, and shut the door. So she's trapped in here with me. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles right here.
Yeah, rummage in the box.
He puts it under your nose.
Yeah. Those UV stickers are almost certainly there just for show. If anything, these lenses probably direct more UV light into your pupils. A UV magnifier.
Oh, shit. Drama.
Oh, amazing.
See, conceptualization 5. I'm ready.
You have pretty good conceptualization.
Ah!
No, that's not good.
All right, put the visor back. I'm just getting out of here. Leave for now.
This game is so like the aesthetic of it is so ugly. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's so messy.
Yeah,
it's so
yeah,
grimy.
Pry bar, chain covers,
trash can.
Trash can.
Trash can.
Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, look. Do I have to feed her? What are you doing?
Oh, no.
What's going on?
Poor cat.
Oh, no.
All right, come on.
Yeah, no, I
Sure. Come on.
also really appreciate this art style. Like, it is clearly carefully constructed. Like, it's deliberate in its messy ugliness. It's almost like brutalist.
I don't know that that's true. Brutalism, I think, would say, but brutalism is much more clean. It's much clean lines, heavy, clean concrete.
Yes. No, it is definitely. I don't know. I do not know exactly what it is, but there's something to me that is akin to brutalism. That is sort of a lack of care for how pleasing this image is going to be to you, right? It's
right.
That's what it's about.
Similarly,
it's not exactly Brechtian, but like there's a Brechtian assault on the senses sort of a thing going on.
Is Brecht the one who did the Garden of Earthly People? Earthly Delights?
Brecht did the Theater of Cruelty.
I'm not familiar with the Theater of Cruelty. I only know the Garden of Earthly Delights.
Brecht's theory. Brecht was a playwright, and his sort of theory was if you you don't want your audience to get lost in the fiction, because then they want to pay attention to the shit that you're actually trying to say. So he was big on like, show the lights. Like, you should see the lights hanging from the ceiling that are lighting the stage. You should not be under any there's no pretense that like this is an imaginary illusory space. This is a stage. We got people standing up on the stage saying shit that you're supposed to be listening to.
Oh.
Ooh.
Get a nice white tank top, you guys. By
I
the way,
was
I'm just
thinking of
wandering around.
Botched? I don't-
Bosch.
Bosch? Oh.
Gordon Earthly Dawes, the painter.
No Bosch. Yeah, okay.
I was thinking this looks like a Bosch painting after everyone's left.
Interesting.
This is the morning after a Bosch painting.
That's kind of amazing.
So I'm
look at
literally
that.
wandering around, just trying to see what the total space is.
Wait, this
And-
is like supposed to be quite cold out, right? We were looking at those temperatures. Like, is this like Siberia? Sea bear?
All right,
Maybe.
foreign car.
I mean, I think it's not Siberia. Are those coins on the ground? No.
Lori's probably
Yeah.
stored fuel here. Yeah, this is coins.
Hell yeah! Take that 60 cents.
We got
Tories and
$1.95. Astas Rajko, one of the finest Zhimsk
Maybe you live in
made motor
Zhimsk?
carriers ever. An oldie but a goodie.
Old
That's
bit
cool,
ago.
but I have policeman things to do. No, always engage with my emotions. Not many people
Hell
outside
yeah.
of Grad, Revachol West 2, it appears. Hey Kim, check this out. Says Rajko KK2. It's a classic model, Lieutenant replies with a nod. Never thought I'd see another one repainted after what happened last time. Hold on, what?
Oh shit! Yes.
No.
Damn it.
Wow, only that motor carriage is typically baby blue, the colors of Sigismund the Great, an ancient Zimsk ruler. His banners were famously zephyr and white, the colors of the Stashraiko.
What the
The
hell
fuck?
is Zaffer?
I'm assuming it's like zephyr. I'm gonna look up zephyr.
I really like number one. I really like that jump.
Alright.
It's an impure cobalt oxide.
I'm gonna just say the insane one.
Yes.
That's, well, yes, exactly it, more or less, except it was a crowd of them. Tore him out of the vehicle and ran him over with his own tires.
Damn.
Tires with a Y to prove that this is fantasy. Alright. They said it was an
It's
honor
got
killing.
fantasy words like
Husser
tires
style.
and lorry.
Yeah, right? Husser style. The Zhimsk community protested the trial, flying the colors. He shakes his head. 5,000 came to protest. Correction, 4,395. The fourth largest public protest of a criminal trial in Revachol. Hate to correct you, Kim.
We cannot be trusted with this much encyclopedia.
Dude, yeah, no, it's... I love that they took personality traits that people have and, like, boiled them down to just, like, this one idea. Because absolutely, they're... I actually, when I was in, like, high school, college, that age, I really struggled hard when someone said something that was incorrect.
Oh,
Like that, I really was just like, but no, that's wrong. There was something in me that it like, there was no part of me that went, oh, that's incorrect, huh? But, you know, no big deal.
Yeah.
I was like, this up's gonna come down unless I correct this person right now, you know? And then I'd correct someone, and someone would be like, yeah, fuck off, asshole. And I'd be like, but you were wrong. And you're like, looks like you just can't handle being wrong. And it's actually, no, Sean, you can't handle other people being wrong. Like, it's just-
yeah, that's right. And you don't want to be the person that makes being right look dumb.
Ooh, there it is. Let's see.
Whoop!
Who are the Zhimsk community? People were paid to protect. Lieutenant shakes his head. Let's leave it at that. What did they sentence the killers to? 4 years for murder in reunion.
What?
Lieutenant shrugs. The perps were remorseful. They're sorry. Knocked 8 years off their sentence. That's the system. Oh. Prisoners in the greater Revachol Industrial Harbor are already full. Prisoners are expensive to maintain. The longer the sentence, the larger the cost.
See, that's why you need for-profit prisons.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, let's fix it right up. Or what you can do is you can just strap would-be prisoners to rockets, and just
You can also have Oh, you could have nonprofit prisons where they just make enough, where any additional funds that are earned by the prisoners are reinvested into the prison. Yeah,
Sure.
Here it is.
yeah. It's the stupidest idea.
Or you could strap them to rockets, like you could strap them to rockets, like what Elon Musk did with his Tesla. So I'm just saying, I know that you were both trying to
coverage.
examine,
like
yeah.
cameras. No, totally. Yes. I feel
I gotta say this: balloons cheaper. Balloons are gonna be cheaper.
Well, that's a good point. And their sentence is however long it takes for the balloon to descend back to Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and right. It's just you are sentenced to this balloon ride. After that, as soon as you land, you're free again.
Yeah, I mean that'd be really great. And then why are you putting on all those layers? Because I'm going to jail.
Oh no,
I'm going to balloon
I was
jail.
thinking like you give them the layers. You dress them up, like a winter snowman, and then put them on the balloon. And that's it.
Ooh,
It's like
that
a
would be
hot air
scary.
balloon, or do they have like their wrists tied to a balloon string, or?
I think it's like some sort of. You'd have to come up with some slow release manacle system, or something.
Of course.
But and then
It's only
it's like after
sensible.
that, you get to keep the balloon. Also, the balloon could be like a reusable sort of hot air balloon that the prisoner gets to keep.
It could also be an edible balloon. So, like, once you land, once it deflates and you land, you can eat it because it's just made out of the same material as fruit roll-ups.
But
That's right.
You don't want to eat it before you land, and that's
Right.
a mistake that
Yeah.
some make, like succumb
Yeah.
to that temptation.
Like
Yeah.
when
Also,
you're...
when you eat it, a compound bow falls out of it with 3 arrows.
Delicious.
It's really, really good. Really good. I think we figured it out.
Okay.
Kim, could our hanged
Post-police
man have been the driver of this car?
Hey, good question.
Try to avoid drawing far-gone conclusions like this before actually examining the body, the lieutenant says with a slight smirk, but my initial guess is the two are unrelated.
Kim.
I hate to correct you,
So
Kim.
naive.
I hate to correct you, Kim. I hate to correct you, but I can't wait to do it. What's this grave?
It's like a country song.
Horseback Monument. An old monument stands in the middle of a traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods. Who is this? A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, I am Philippe III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philippe II, the opulent, father of Philippe IV, the insane. Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Now,
Oh,
I just
Do
want
it.
to state, there's no way we're going to fail this. There's no...
It's not possible.
it's
83
certainly
is such a high number. It's not possible.
Hey.
Confirmed. We
Even
can
by,
sumptuous.
by the that was pretty low. We rolled a 3. I think if it was a 5, 4, 3, or 2, we were busto. Wow. Okay.
Uh,
All right. What does profligacy mean? Is that
It's,
you have a lot of kiddos?
It's a little like pediggity, but it's a little more flippity. It's a little more digiggity.
All right, Merriam-Webster.
I think it means that he had a lot of children, but I don't. That doesn't.
Isn't that
right.
prolificity? Proflig.
It's based on profligate, right? What is profligate? To profligate is to.
Profligate is recklessly, extravagantly waste resources.
Oh my God! It is completely given up to dissipation and licentiousness, shamelessly immoral, wildly extraordinary.
So he must be the what was it called? The
Old sumptuous Philippe
slanderer.
was
Squandering on luscious goods and sumptuous services.
and lustlinesses. Well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol.
The suzerain.
His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy during the anticentennial revolution, an end to his family line in the monarchy on the Insulindian Isola. How did he manage to blow through the entire national treasury? Encyclopedia.
That's good.
Yeah.
Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber where he stored unfathomable wealth. Krugerrands, bars of gold. Krugerrands! I'm going to take the afternoon off. I have to go run some Krug errands. Bars of gold, ornate weaponry, armor.
He also he was known to hoard precious gems to keep the people starving.
How dare you accuse me of being the one that asked permission to get into this castle? I love that you went, oh yeah, you're melting a little bit.
So good. Peregrine 23 says he's Scrooge McDuck, but the way he spelled Scrooge is incredible. Or Scrooge.
He called it the Sol Arum. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon, instead of a bed like a normal person.
What the fuck?
The man certainly knew how to live. I would like to sleep on Gold Hustler style. The king is the king, and he can do anything. Wait, really? There's no way that's true. A deplorable farce. No wonder everything went to shit.
A deplorable farce. I wonder everything went to shit.
Wait, really? I like question our encyclopedia.
Yeah. But wait, you haven't heard his fabled cocaine addiction. The what now? You see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry. He was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy.
Okay, what is nose candy? Where is he buried now? That's a good question.
Yeah. Beneath the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal mausoleum. What happened to the statue?
So they cleaned out the mausoleum and the revolutionary warrior.
The anti-Sentinelodians. The original was blown apart by communards.
What?
And further damage during the landing of the coalition's airships. Like, I don't know. I feel like I've actually said like some slur with communards. Like there's something about it that feels.
I know.
But I think that's actually a portmanteau between a communist and a canard.
Or Menards.
You okay?
Which is duck.
The communards.
Guys, I just like listen to this sad cat. What is it? You okay? Yeah. What's going on? You all right?
Oh, cat.
Hey, come here. Here, let me just put my little hand down here and offer scritches. Most historians think the coalition's hasty landing may have ultimately saved the statue. The communards had any more time, they would have reduced up to even finer pieces, who restored the monument. Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol in the poorest part of the city. The statue was supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time, a rare butterfly trapped in amber floating on a sea of shit.
Holy shit, that is pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm going to say that's brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah.
I really don't get art. People in Martinez tend to disagree, as do many prominent art critics and thought leaders with more nuanced social awareness than the young ironists. Ironists, I guess it would be. Ironist. He's an ironist! Ironist!
Horseback monument.
Hey, I have a question for you guys.
Yes.
Just as a word, ignoring all connotations, meanings, any of that stuff. What color is the funniest sounding color?
Mauve?
Puce?
I kind of feel like maybe it's blue. Or
You know what I like? You know what I enjoy?
Especially when you say it like that.
Orange.
Orange. See, I think yellow sounds fine. Yellow is a solid one. But like the shorter ones, like green, red. It's red. What is going? What? Why, Sheriff? Why are you devastated? This cat is like she's ruined. She's a devastated little cat.
Poor cat.
This poor cat. My God, what is with you? I'm going to be cleaning up pee on the floor tonight.
Cleaning up the pee.
Philip III, the squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what the hoi polloi think of him in death.
All
right, so
that was an amazing whole entire aside that had nothing to do with anything.
Raining, or is that film grain? Is it raining or graining?
Yeah. Definitely raining.
Yeah, we're in Spain, and this is just going mainly over the plane right now.
What's that yellow thing?
That's a
That's
person.
a child.
That's a person.
I mean, this is just... What the fuck?
This
Poor
must
cat.
come to an end.
My cat is just sleeping.
My cat does not exist, but I live with 2 guinea pigs.
Do you really?
Pigs. Yeah, my housemate has goonie pogs.
I have a infamous family story about the time pre 9/11. I will admit that my dad smuggled a guinea pig through the X-ray machine in an airport in order to move it cross country.
Okay, wait,
That's awesome.
No. You're
That's awesome. What do you think it looked like on the X-ray?
You
Probably
gotta
just
chill.
Well, it was just an X. It was just it was a metal detector. Sorry,
okay.
Okay,
Guinea pigs and X-rays actually look quite ridiculously strange.
Sure.
Well, because they have they can stretch real
Get
long,
away.
and so when they're standing normal style, they have this sharp U bend in their spine, like a double back.
Totally.
Yeah. If you ever look up a long ass guinea pig, they got long.
I'll look up long ass guinea pig. Long ass
Guinea pig.
This,
I stopped the guinea.
I feel
Oh, no,
100%
that's bad.
positive.
Not good.
I know for a fact there's got to be a potential sponsor who's watching me just leave multiple times in the middle of the stream, going, never fucking
right.
working with this guy. He's so unprofessional. Never doing it. They've made no progress in this game. And the core fan base here is like, oh yeah, no, that's the show.
This is what we do.
I'm gonna distract everyone by posting a link to a picture of a guinea pig in the chat.
I'm actually,
yeah.
I'm concerned she does not do this.
That is an amazing guinea pig.
Does she have some sort of ear infection or something?
This is like a Marilyn Monroe
What do you want?
Yeah.
guinea pig shot.
What? Oh, now you too? What the fuck is happening in my house?
Wow. Hey, so now I can't stop thinking about Nick Arcade.
Yeah, let's dive into that a little. Was Nick Arcade the one where you go inside of the games, or
Oh,
was that
yeah.
also a different one?
The one that I was trying to think of, or it's the one that I was confusing with Legend of the Hidden Temple.
Oh, and that's also the one where you have to competitively play 30 seconds of Sonic the Hedgehog too.
Yes,
yeah.
although it's usually it was sometimes Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and then sometimes it was a generic ripoff of Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Really?
Yeah. Depending on what licensing they could get, I bet. But the finale was just like Legend of the Hidden Temple. It was that kind of full body action sort of a thing, except that it was digital. So the player would be standing against a green screen, and they would filmed in profile, and they would
be failing.
And they would be looking forward ahead of themselves at a monitor that was showing the profile view of them so that they could see all of the virtual enemies that they were supposed to be dodging. And they had to do a 90-degree rotation mentally in order to it's amazing.
Yeah, and I mean, each and every one of those kids looked like morons because no one understood just how abstract and complicated what they were trying to do was.
Yeah.
But somehow I was enwrapped every single time watching these very incapable kids capably answer questions about video games, and then there was a coin in front of them, and the kids trying to again do this because the camera's here and they're seeing themselves here, trying to move, and I mean that right away was basically what happened in James Cameron's Strange Days, right? You put on the little helmet thing, you get to watch someone else do something. It was
God, that movie in a long time.
Yeah, let me tell you, that's one of those movies where, like, all I did, like, yeah, my eyes rolled from this side, back to this side, back to this side for, like, 2 hours.
Oh, strange days.
Man.
Oh, man.
Well, either way, let's talk to the gardener, man. Oh, it's so good. Uh-oh,
Oh,
now
no.
the cats are chasing around each other. Okay, you sound surprised.
Directed by Catherine Bigelow.
Oh, wait. Never mind. Who cares? Who cares what Ninth Day Adventist says?
Holy shit. Okay.
Who cares? Don't go look
Right.
at. Don't go look
I
at
have
the
some
chat.
questions. That's what a cop
What
would
can I
say,
help you?
right?
Her audio is also, like, quieter than the rain, so I've turned it up a little bit.
We do need ammonia. I don't remember
Yeah.
being told that she might have ammonia, but
She's the
Let's get
fleet.
Ampules.
yes.
She takes
Wow,
a
look at that.
small capsule. Who has a capsule, an ampule of ammonia in their breast pocket?
An ampule and a capsule and a nodule.
Ampule.
Of course, where to?
My name is Ampule.
Oh, this is perfect. I can just ask with
What?
impunity.
Yeah, what is up
Oh.
in the north?
Whoops. There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings. Some more tenements. Not a lot, really. Where am I? What do you mean? I'm disoriented. I don't know where I am. In Martinez, sir, in the city of Rochelle. She looks around thinking what else to say. The intersection is called Roundabout North.
Ooh.
Wasn't that in our
Alabama.
memory? He knows where we are. He just wants directions. The lieutenant seems uncomfortable with this level of disorientation you were displaying. Okay.
Well, he shouldn't. That's a little
Yeah, I feel like
orientationist of him. I mean, like,
yeah,
nobody,
I mean, what the hell?
like, the one thing that would make this game, like, over is if, like, people were like, oh, I see you actually can't remember anything. Okay, I understand that conceit. I feel like the game is really forcing us into hiding that fact, which is a little weird. It's like the one choice we do not have is to not
I'm gonna.
hide anything.
Interesting. Trying to
'Cause they
sort of
haven't
chase
given us-
that all the way down.
They haven't given us any weight as to why we should not tell people that we've lost our memory. They've just told us, you know, oh, straitjacket, you know, but like,
Well, there's a
yeah.
lot of, I think, like with Kim especially, there's sort of a bureaucracy around it that, like, it would be extremely inconvenient for him if we had no memory. And so I think he is going to be very resistant to accepting that idea. And I think there's a fair bit of that going around.
I
It's
guess
also
like
just-
if you look at what Voice of the Pleb said, we did have a chance to tell Kim that earlier, but it's like even if we said it, no one's going to fully. They're all going to like say that what am I trying to say? They're not going to acknowledge it.
Yeah. The game like seems to have everyone acting like we're a drunk, and everyone is annoyed with us. So the game also kind of sets us up for failure, even if we tried to do it. You know.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna just grind through these dialogues, and then I'm gonna go
Let's
back to
do
the
it.
bodies. That way we can
No.
get any progress. The harbor gates, some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store too. What's in the south? Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably. Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago. What is in the west?
What?
She looks at the water squinting. It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach. In the west is the miracle.
Oh, shit, yeah.
The
Hell
miracle?
yes. Let's go west.
Where the trees are bare.
Of course.
Go
I won't hold you back.
Lots of
Her
ocean
gloves, you get the
air.
feeling that you need them. You have a dead body to deal with, after all. One more thing. Can I borrow those gloves? Sure,
Hell
keep them.
yeah.
I have another pair. She hands you the rubber gloves with no visible annoyance. Thank you.
Please, someone
Uh-oh.
in this world just handed us a pair of rubber. Inland Empire is pretty helpful. It's like, what if I just tell you the answer to the?
Oh my god.
I mean, Inland Empire is helpful because that is where all of our points are. right? Like,
Yeah,
if
that's
Oliver
okay.
writes something else, then that's what would be helpful.
Man, what if your name was Oliver Points?
That seems like a Suits character.
I like our new look too.
Yeah, no, I'm ready to give some deep tissue massages, man. I got the rubber gloves.
You look like Rick Puncher.
Okay.
Ooh.
Wait. Because I wait.
gonna
Wait, can we use the
Do we not have to put the ammonia on like a rag?
yeah, or just onto like our lip or something?
Right.
Active. Wait. Inspect the body. So get ammonia. Okay. So maybe I go to here. Oops. Go to inventory, and I got ampule of
Ampule.
ammonia.
And yeah, drag it onto your hands.
On my held right. On my held left.
Glasses.
Um.
The handkerchief. Lieutenant's
Oh
handkerchief.
shit! I'm
Oh
pretty sure.
yes, handkerchief.
And go.
Combine inventory items.
Right click.
Okay. Oh my god.
We're gonna need to craft
A
stat.
thin glass tube wrapped to fresh with. This is a quest item. You don't have to equip it to use it. Just having it in your inventory is enough.
Okay,
Says it
there we
right
go.
there.
All right.
So, I would have liked to craft.
Yeah.
can't
Why
you-
is there not a crafting mechanic in this game?
There he still is, looking right through you with his wide eyes. The body below is entirely dedicated to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all that it does. Why is it so bad? Active decay. Wait.
I don't know. Let's
I mean,
Dive.
God, I keep clicking the
Here
wrong
again.
buttons.
this is our deal. This is what we're here for.
What?
but
What?
Only one
I
way to
don't.
I think
To do
even
that
though
endurance check again, right?
I think even though it says we're gonna fail, what if we try and it's like you used the thing? I don't know.
All right,
I
let
mean,
me
I think it's actually a
save the game.
higher. I think it's a higher percentage than it was the first time.
All right. Well, I
Oh
mean,
my
I'm a higher
God.
level.
There's so many chatters who have played this game through, and they're just like, Wraith of
All right.
Wraith of... Don't forget the rope. Did you legendary fail?
Yeah.
Yeah, we legendary failed.
Nice. Well, guess you can't always trust what your game says to you in the instructions. Can you?
The ammonia didn't help at all. I'm just gonna yell it.
Yep.
Nor does the wind right now. You feel the lieutenant pat you on the back rhythmically. The weight is reassuring. Like a crenelle on solid fortification. Pat, pat, pat.
Pat, pat, pat.
I've seen strongmen turn themselves inside out for hours. You're facing tough odds here. Alcohol withdrawal makes it considerably harder.
I don't want to be a
This is-
cop. Go with number 2.
Number 2. This is bullshit. Is this the hysteria that we aspire to?
Yeah.
All right.
This is
Yeah, sure. This does seem pretty bad.
Okay, you said it. You needed to say it. And now that you have, he withdraws his hand from your back and looks you in the eye. You need to get your shit together. Shake your head. No, but I don't want to get my shit together.
I don't. That's kind of amazing.
All right. I feel like just I want to
Yeah,
toughen up.
we can toughen up.
Okay.
Oh, we
We should
gained
go
a
talk to
thought.
locals. Volumetric shit compressor. We should go talk to locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty
Okay,
bad right
sweet.
now.
Let's do that.
into volumetric shit. Oh, volumetric shit compressor.
You have received a thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet in the bottom menu and equip it. Give it half an hour. Get yourself together, then come back and have another go.
Okay. 11:30.
Okay, so I am 26% done with Long Way Home, but volumetric shit compressor. Your shit is apart, and it's rather unbecoming of a cop and a human being. It's supposed to be the opposite of that. Together. Compressed in a small area. To achieve a solid level of shit compression, squeeze your butt cheeks together for 30 minutes. Do something similar with the two hemispheres of your brain. Talk to people, maybe that will help. Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Hell Yes.
I
That's
love it.
amazing.
I don't know how many thoughts we can have at once. Oh, it looks like.
It looks like a lot. I mean, there's a bunch of those.
Oh, this is so tight.
Garbage bin. Garbage bin.
Where's the garbage bin?
It's to the left. Immediately to your left.
I have a pry bar.
Big yellow
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
Back
Garbage.
is
Physical instrument, legendary. Force the
Oh my
time.
god. We're gonna have to go get the key.
Oh, wait. Tool not equipped. -10. Tool not equipped. Wait.
Why does it say tool not equipped?
We gotta equip the tool.
You gotta equip your mind. I'm trying to scratch my back on a damn chair. Who do you think I am? What do you think I'm doing? Where do you think? What do you think how I look? I never told you the story of what do you think how I look. I'm not going to. There's also a story for were I, are he, and yeah.
I mean, we are really bad at that.
I don't want to do it.
Why not?
Because we can go get the key for it. Hold on. I'm going to put this away. You can't make me use this.
Amazing.
I don't want to be a cop anymore, Sean. I'm going to run back.
The universe gave us a pry bar. It handed it straight to us. Made us go through a whole dumb conversation. And then it just dropped it right onto our lap.
Can't even
This is
believe
somebody else's pry bar.
it. Hold on. Let me equip this and this. Let me see what happens now. Yeah, I think that we're at the minimum, and when we didn't have the tool, we were -10 from the minimum. We only succeed on a 12.
Yeah.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it.
I mean, that's
Let's see if this
cowardly.
kid's tough enough. Hold on.
Kuno's got this!
Boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12. If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, another Gucci Kuno.
What?
A moment of your time, please.
Your time.
Pig! She's coming up strong! Throwing rocks!
What?
Wow. Okay.
Fair enough.
Shit going strong, that sounds good, joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is about.
What?
Yeah.
Electrochemistry.
Tell me, electrochemistry. What are you talking about?
Yeah, juicy what now? I mean drugs, the kid's on drugs.
Yes, Kuno. Ride the lightning, Kuno.
Kuno's
All right.
riding this, see?
Is this what people who are doing drugs yell at each other?
Yeah, oh my god, like I have a few sips from a beer and I'm like, ride the lightning, day 9. Absolutely. Super cool. You know, it's kind of amazing how you can just take something boring and then try to bring a zinger along with it, and it just makes it more exciting. Ride the lightning on a 24-ounce Blue Moon. Ride the lightning, man.
I'm really chasing the dragon with this with this donut I'm eating.
Yeah, no, once I cleaned the living room, I cleaned the kitchen too, because I was chasing the dragon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was bringing the thunder.
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
Why is there a Kuno and a Kunoesta?
Kuno's
don't
not
know.
guarding it.
What the hell is going
Kid, you want to hang out? I'm not a narc.
on? Say it.
Listen. Okay, this is maybe the only game I've ever played where the dialogue is so good, I don't care about the game. Like, I don't care about the story or the goals or anything. And I guess that's the game as well, right? I guess I shouldn't say that it's not the game, but so often, like, a game has dialogue as a real perfunctory element of the story it's trying to tell, but, like,
Yeah.
this is so fun.
I mean, I would be happy for you to select any one of these.
Yeah.
I just want to say 3.
Okay. Yeah. Yes.
Fuck no! Kuno doesn't buy that shit! Fucking entrapment shit!
You kids siblings?
The fuck are you talking about?
Throws another throw.
Calling us friends, Kuno. He says we're fucking each other.
Look, I have a few questions for you.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got
Show
there?
me what you got.
huh? Show me what you got.
I can't even believe how entertaining this is. The body, what do you know about it? Shitload pig, what's your question? Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno. Pig's choking, he's totally choking. Kim, help me out here. If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual. Whew, the usual being, have you seen anything out of the ordinary? Okay, okay. Oh, whew. Thanks, Rhetoric. Do you know who he was? Kuno's fuck gimp. He picks up a rock. Kuno uses the fuck gimp for target practice.
Wow.
Of course he is.
Trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know. So you don't know anything. Kuno knows all kinds of shit. Kuno's not a snitch, that's all. He shakes his head, clearly offended. Trying to make the Kuno sing into the popaphone?
Popaphone.
You know, trying to make the Kuno sing into the popaphone.
Hey, would you sing into this popaphone for me? Do you know how it got up there? Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down, so you didn't see it happening? You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. He puffs himself up. Kuno wasn't regional. Okay, where'd you go then? I don't know, some fucking... He looks around, trying to come up with something. Mesk, or I don't know, some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City. Is that it?
Good poll, Kuno.
Oh my god. There's no Night City anywhere. This sounds like... Yeah. Sounds like a city in some pulp science fiction novel. Nice. For any of you who don't know, the name of the city in Cyberpunk 2077 is Night City. Yeah. It's a fictional city name. Why you gotta be riding Kumo's ass? You haven't been where Kuno's been. You haven't been in Kuno's head. You wanna know where Kuno was? You wanna know where Kuno's been fucking up to? Don't tell him that, Kuno, it's lame. It's not fucking lame. Kuno's buildings, Kuno's city, Night City, Rage City, the City of Rage, that's it, and it's not lame. Lame? That's the name of Kuno's city, bitch. Get the fuck off Kuno's back. That shit ain't about that.
What?
It's impossible to deduce what it is about. At least for the moment. If it's important, it'll come up later. Focus on the case. Alright. See anything suspicious? Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. Seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno. Yeah, you tell. I'm even gonna try to pronounce this.
Yeah.
Looks like you're this, whatever that means. Alright, more on this later. Alright, I gotta ask. Who's Kuno?
I gotta ask.
Kuno's Kuno, pig. The boy points to his chest with both thumbs. It's always Kuno, never I. Clearly the kid's using the third person perspective as a shield. Which one?
Ask if it's some kind of gang name.
It's for some third person. Yeah, is this a gang name? Yeah, Kuno's in a fucking gang, in a bang gang. Kuno bangs for Mazda, bangs for Revachol. He lays the names out there with pride and precision, like cards on a table. Right when he's getting distracted, there's a malevolent hiss behind the fence. Kuno S. Watch out, Kuno. He's trying to fiddle you. He's going to put his hands on you. That thing behind the fence starts squealing, shrill and violent like a fire alarm. The sound gets louder as the child shouts at the windows overlooking the yard. Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Rape! Help! The boy joins in. He's got the Kuno! Help!
Uh-oh.
Maybe just answer the question.
Yeah, just answer that question. Listen.
Help! He's digging his dick out.
Oh,
Escalate,
no.
Kuno. His dick is out. You're afraid. Pigs are hurting Kuno. Somebody please. It's full blast now. The wind carries the message far and wide across the Martinez. How do we get here? How did this happen?
How did we get here?
How do we get here? Alright. There may still be a way out. Just appeal to his reason. Be logical, kid. I haven't done anything to you. This is 6 charade. What are you up to? Are you high right now?
Are you high right now?
Don't punch him. It's a bad idea.
Physical instrument.
Yeah.
Wow. Don't punch.
Yeah, I mean, look at the kid's model. This is an incredible idol. So he goes and then he's going to open his arms up. I mean, 42% is not high. Yeah, look at that.
What is this 6 charade? I don't know.
Yeah. I think back off. I don't think we're gonna...
It feels like All there is left is escalation.
Okay. Okay. Are you high right now? Help, Prince is around. He's having the time of his life. Total ecstasy. Alright. Alright, I'm done. Alright, for emphasis, a ghost is saying this. A shit-eating, psychopathic ghost with an ace up his sleeve.
Wait, what?
I know you wanted to hit me. He lets it linger. You've got that I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look. That Kuno's dad gets. The murder look. The rage look. Relax. He can't read your mind. He doesn't know what you were thinking. Yes, but I didn't act on it. It was just fantasy. How did you know that? Can't see inside my head. Can you read my mind? Oh, this is so ridiculous. I love this.
Yeah, that's drama.
Oh, this is drama. There it is. I can. His voice is so silent. It seems that the words are echoing in your head, not coming from his lips. Kuno can smell that violence shit. I know what you were thinking. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. I'm gonna shut his shit down. You know what? You should have hit the Kuno, because now he raises his voice again. You're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno. Kuno laughs at you. He spreads his arms, taking dominion over the yard. King Kuno. Whole charade was about establishing dominance over you. You backing up means he succeeded. Aww, my authority's upset. Kuno turned you into his prison bitch. You're gonna be in this shit with Kuno. No, the lieutenant almost rolls his eyes. You're not. We can just leave. But you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever! The pipo-headed critter doesn't let him finish. A pipo is a type of hat, by the way. Nice pipo. I'm doing it.
Nice pipo.
You don't talk to me about my fucking pipo. Or is it a peepo? I don't know. Pipo's funner to say.
Yeah.
You don't know where it come from. You're just Kumo's bottom bitch. Whatever. Questions about the crime scene.
Questions about the crime scene. Oh my god.
Okay, Kuno's kind of his bitch. Ask your questions, but remember, he taps his temporal lobe. This changes shit. Click, 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 click. Goes the little...
I mean, I say do it. Let's see if we can.
-1 back down from... Oh, no. Ah, yeah. So your crime scene bossing you around, and he's been here for some time, too. This is where he hangs out. You have to get more out of him. Could be useful.
Oh.
Shoot.
4.
No, could do 4. Could do 4. 4's a good holistic detective sort of thing. Let's do it.
Yeah, Kuno, City of Rage, Night City, what's going on there? I'm intrigued. No, the evil shit behind the fence hacks like she's coughing up a furball. You told him about it, and now he knows you're lame. City's not fucking lame, you're lame. Kuno's tired of defending Rage City from you, waves his hands in the air. Just fuck off, alright? And fuck you too, he adds, turn to you. Putting Kuno on spot like that? Kuno doesn't need to go fucking explain shit. Kuno's king, he rules here. Fuck do you want? Explain himself? As if explaining some kind of work, some kind of avant-garde work. Ah. Yeah, I'm intrigued.
Yes.
I'm intrigued.
Intrigued.
You must get to the bottom of this one of these days, sadly. Damn it. Oh my god, I want to know. I want to know. Kuno, I keep throwing up a key to investigate the body. Yeah, like a fucking volcano. The kid has been making violent puking noises. It's fucking pathetic. Alright, so maybe... forget it. I'm done with this, kiddo.
Yeah.
Breakthrough minute. Alright, I'm off.
Is it half an hour of actual gameplay time?
It is. Or not of actual gameplay time. The game has a 30-minute in-game timer. Bizarre scientific news from Revachol West today, where a police officer's shit has been observed at a pressure of around 495 gigadecimals. These metallic hydrogen levels of shit togetherness were thought to exist only at the center of a collapsing star, not law officials. Amazing. It remains to be seen how long this shit singularity lasts. All endurance, white checks unlocked. Learning cap for endurance raised to 4. Oh.
Oh, nice.
Now, for any of you who don't know what the learning cap means, if I go to my stats, on the left is our starting stats. Yeah, on the left is our starting stats. So if we say look at intellect, we can put 4 levels into each of these subcategories. And we can only put 1, for instance, into our motorics. And we could normally only put 2 into our physique, but our endurance went up to 4, so now we can level that shit up.
So I have a question here, because this game is completely pre-authored content. So how in the heck do you wed the pre-authored content progression to the leveling mechanic without blowing a gasket? You know, like,
what kind of gasket are you talking about?
like, do we, and by the time we're done with this game, are we gonna have like maxed out some stuff here? Because it's like,
I think we will max out our Inland Empire because we're digging it so hard.
and like, how do you?
So here's
You're
how
making
I
this,
think...
when you're designing this game, how do you account for the fact that people?
I actually think it's like really elegant. So from what I can tell, mostly what all of this stuff is doing is there are hundreds of dice rolls going on in every conversation that we're in for side little bits of things, a lot of which is just flavor text, some of which unlocks additional dialogue options for us, which may or may not actually do anything, and some of which actually like leads to real branching. And all of those are percentage based, and we have a very low percentage in a lot of these skills. And I think that like the game is built around, you can take the approach of leveling up a bunch of these skills like a bit, and then you will you'll get those things statistically a little bit more, or you can dive in and max out your Inland Empire, and then you're going to get a shit ton of Inland Empire insights. But it doesn't matter a whole lot, because the game is built around, you could get any of those at any given time. That is how it's written, because it's all just percentage based.
I mean, I guess that maybe it like begs a wider question of like, how do you? I guess if you take a step back, it's like, how do you map skill tree progression to like game content progression?
So here's how I think. Here's how I'm interpreting it, which is that in traditional branch and dialogue in a game, it is you make a statement and it sends you down this branch, and you make another statement and it sends you down this branch. I'm viewing a lot of these conversations as one linear sequence in a lot of cases, and what these skills do is they perform insertions. So I will interrupt this linear thing with a subsequence. If at some point a designer goes, fuck this sequence, disable it for now, I need to work on it, everything else stays the same, that's totally fine. And so these personality traits will affect options and insertions within a dialogue sequence, but it will not... That sequence is what is in charge of flags that change world states. So, for instance, if I get to the end of a long tree and there's a choice to either pay him the money, talk my way out of the money, or leave it dangling, those three things are not directly connected to this. Some of these might give me a sub option. Again, it can give an insertion. It can insert myself into here, like do an intimidation check to make him back off and not ask me for the money. But that success of that is still just based upon that dialogue tree, not based upon the personality things. So it seems like these personality things just control optionality, and we would feel like, oh, it proposes a different solution, but it seems... I thus far haven't seen anything that was dependent on having one of these skills in existence. It just seemed like the dialogue was going to happen with predetermined options, so no matter what. These are just methods.
I think it's really squishy. I think that like the game is built so that you could go through the whole game and never roll a success on any of those insertions, and the game works, right? Like there is a vanilla default dialogue tree that you can just do, and then you balance leveling against like what is a good amount of interruption, like what feels like now my head is getting a little noisy.
Right.
Yeah, I assume that if you can roll successfully one dialogue, or one new dialogue option based on the skill, it shows you that. And if you roll two, it shows you two, because we've seen two so far. But probably if you roll 7 successful ones, it picks the dominant 2 or dominant 3.
Right.
Maybe it's like the highest roll times what your level is or something like this.
So I just thought of something. I just posited the existence of a method of dungeon mastering for Dungeons and Dragons that I'm going to call hardcore dungeon mastering, which is where you create content and you say to yourself before the game, you write down, this entire dungeon I've created is behind this thing, and the players have like 2 ways of getting past this door, and if they can't get past the door, I'm just going to tear up and throw away this entire dungeon design.
It's just like, all right, so what do you want to do? Hey, can I turn the door into a magical portal and jump through it? You fail, and you're trapped in there forever. All right, guys. Good session. Good session.
I'm just thinking, like, it's DMing where you do not reuse any content, even if it hasn't been used. You have said this is inside the dungeon of Thales, and so if they don't go to the dungeon of Thales, it just never gets played. Like,
and if your player tries to do something that you weren't anticipating, stop the session right then.
Well, see, no. See, that is more hardcore because then you have to continue. You have to continue making more content. But the trick is that you are placing the onus on yourself to create one-to-one content without reusing, without any tricks. Because what I'll do is, like, if there's a locked door, but I had a cool adventure behind it, and they can't get through the door, then it's like, I'll just put this adventure behind the next door instead.
Right. Totally.
But no, that's against the rules. You have to just burn that binder. It's never going to be explored.
I mean, is it worth antagonizing him over this?
I don't think so. I think, by the way, I wasn't reading this out loud, but I'm asking this guy for the keys. What do you need them for? Yeah. Concerns the case. The lieutenant's voice is harsh and sudden. Please cooperate.
Hell yeah, Kim. Thank you.
Take you from the counter. All right. By the way, I'm going to sing karaoke here.
Karaoke.
And I'm like wearing my yellow gloves.
Oh man, Sean, you know what they call karaoke in Australia?
What?
Crikey.
That is a joke. That is unmistakably a joke.
Yeah.
Dude, I gotta say, everyone I've ever met from Australia absolutely loves joking around and just being chill. Open the padlock with the key. With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid.
Well-oiled crack?
Don't. Maybe you shouldn't. Didn't I just have a premonition that there's something in there? There is, but you won't like it. Sweat forms on your brow. Your hand is still on the lid.
Do it.
Open the lid.
You have to.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. See soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste. We're just in time, Lieutenant peers in. This hasn't been emptied for over a week. Look under the boxes of carton.
Look under the
You see milk, an egg rest with one broken egg in it, some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below and turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however. Look at the rags among the threadbare kitchen towels.
Turbo noodles.
A pair of denim trousers. As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
Ooh.
The victim's clothes, Lieutenant smells them. Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of the decay. Lieutenant produces a black plastic bag marked Evans from his pocket. Drop them in here, officer. Kim quickly searches the jeans. Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty. Or emptied? He wore them with a belt, too. A wide belt. The loops appear stretched, but he looks into the container. The belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here. Reach for it. A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus. Bag and shirt.
Yeah.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. He nods to himself. Anything more?
Oh.
Ooh. The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. It's Day 9 yellow. I better purchase it and then sell it on dbh.la/day9, where you can get all your Day 9 merch. Other than that, a thrown out towel, a mug, that's all. New task. Who put the clothes in the trash? All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. Could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard, or that one. He nods towards the red-haired boy behind him. I'd advise against confronting that force. Yeah, we need to ask the kids who put him here.
Two.
Yeah. Not really. All he knows is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked, and this establishment had the key. It's just a small, loose thread. Okay.
All right.
Lieutenant
Let's
nods.
do it.
Search
Do you want the mug?
The mug.
the mug. I'm getting that mug, too. You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron. An antique? Only in its social sensibility. Mm-hmm. The man briefly glances at the mug, then returns his sight to the trash. Search the food waste. It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels mostly. Unidentified sludge and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, nothing. It's nothing. Nothing more to see here. What's this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something.
Oh God.
Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out
dungeon
forms.
design.
Written in a man's handwriting. Officer, is that your paperwork?
Yes.
All right. Okay. Am I gonna say?
Yeah.
I don't know what this is. Absolutely. It is. Look, you press the clipboard. The plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form in there. A miserable-looking slip of paper sticks to the board. If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
Must have been cramping my style. Jesus.
It's 2 or 3. I think it's 2.
It has a foreboding quality to it. Maybe I needed to lose it for the great bloodletting to begin? Absolutely. What are you talking about? I speaketh the tongue. Doeth thou also thorough inventories? He points to the ruined notes. You should take stock of your notes to make sure it's all there. Official notes contain informants' names. If some of it has fallen into the hands of the RCM's adversaries, bloodletting may well ensue.
Yeah. Okay. I'll do that.
Okay, I'll do that.
I want to do that.
New task. Read your ledger and name the case. It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. He peers into the trash where soggy cartons and rags stink uninvitingly. Now tell me what your eagle eyes see, or are we finished? Close the lid. The container makes... That's one thing off the list, Lieutenant. Sounds relieved. I think we got it all. Open the lid.
Wow.
Close the lid. Leave.
Should we have not found that ledger?
I mean, I think that there's a case to be made that we would be happier off not knowing who we are and what the hell's going on.
So
Maybe
apparently...
that's why maybe we don't know who we are because our subconscious is trying to... It doesn't want to be a cop anymore.
Okay, I'm going to remind us. Reminder.
REM sleep.
Reminder. Interact in inventory. Alright, this is a very, very thorough note-taking session. So we apparently can interact with and basically have a conversational dialogue with the items in our inventory. So we can read our ledger, read our notes, and become some clever blokes.
I like it.
Wow. That's great. That's fantastic.
This is a good game. This game...
What a game.
This game is an awesome game. I can't believe just how pleasing reading the dialogue and doing things is.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to say something disheartening.
Say
all right, guys,
it.
that's our show. Thanks so much for watching this week. All right,
How many
many
times in episode 2 of a Mostly Walking game have we said, this game is amazing. This is a good game.
100% of the time, and we've hated almost every game we've played. It's great.
Yes, but how successful has our show been? Very.
Very successful. Very successful. Now, that's the thing.
This is what they call, you want it to be formulaic.
Yeah.
Right?
Like, statistically speaking, most people watch part 1, 2, and stop somewhere between parts 2 and 5. So...
There you go.
Everyone just gets this positive experience and they go, wow, this game seems really good. I'm not going to watch the rest of this. I'm going to buy the game and play it myself. And then once it's done, they just go, what the fuck? It was horrible. Come on. What else has Mostly Walking been playing? They watch 2 episodes, and they go, oh, now this one's going to be good. There is at least 10 devastated gamers out there whose wallets have been picked clean by self-recommending from our enjoyment on Mostly Walking. Just the absolute bleached bones of a wallet once ripe with the fruits of their labor. Not anymore, man.
A dead planet, a barren world. Man, does that mean that like people who tune in for like episodes 3 and above for like any of our games, those are like the true Mostly Walkingers?
Hold on. Who's this person who's like, oh, this looks interesting. Let's skip the beginning.
Sorry,
I've never ever.
I mean in real time, like watching the stream. Or are you talking about VODs? You're talking about VODs.
Have you seen Breaking Bad? Yeah, I skipped straight to like episode 8 and hopped in, and I don't know, it didn't really make a lot of sense, so I just kind of
I couldn't figure it out. I mean, it's just weird.
Yeah. I mean,
I loved it.
Now, there is another argument to be made that if you are a regular viewer on stream, most of the time when you tune in, you're tuning in the middle for the first time. Unless you watch every episode. Because statistically speaking, most of our episodes are not the first episode of a game. So,
that's true.
And then if you watch and you're like, I'm hooked on this, you want to keep watching where you left off. So, in fact, most of our viewers don't watch the first episode, statistically speaking, according to this version. Like, the statistics are all about the way that you choose to evaluate them while not looking at the numbers. That's the way that they work.
That's exactly.
Our whole conversation right now, I'm just seeing, like, Disco Elysium style, like, things pop up in my head where it's like, as you said that, I got this, like, just this thing that was a voice telling me, like, technically that's not true. But in this case, you can probably let it slide. Let it slide? Say something. I'll let it slide.
Yeah. You know, I wanna ask you guys about this. I was discussing this actually with Asher. I kind of feel like when people give feedback to whatever their game experience is, very often they will attribute it to the moment when the emotional negativity happened. So, for instance, if they are playing a game where, let's say, you grow in power and you have various cards that let you do various things, but they did a bad arc of power growth. And when they were screwed and they only had this one card that could attempt to solve their problem, they'll go, this card isn't strong enough. Like, I'm totally hopeless because this card... their brain doesn't go, I evaluate my arc and I see the growth. I think that, like, really often that's the... Because you can actually wind up in a situation where all of your feedback points to the same thing, where everyone just kept having this card. This card is not good enough. Or I shouldn't say everyone's saying that. I should say all the people whose terminal game state ends with this card in hand will blame the card. Like, you might wind up with that consistent feedback, even though the problem isn't the card. The problem is that all of them sucked at the arc moving forward. And I don't know, I think that's kind of interesting to note.
I think that's a really good, like, concretization of the playtesters are good at identifying problems and bad at identifying what the problems are.
I like to be a good concretizer.
Yeah. I had always heard they're good at identifying problems but not at solutions, but I love the concept that they don't know what the actual problem is. That kind of reminds me of how everyone thought at first that, like, Bastion and Overwatch needed to be nerfed, but it turns out he's just, like, the final boss for all noobs. Like, you have to be able to get past Bastion, and then you're, like, not quite a noob anymore.
Oh my god, it's so funny. Yeah, I mean, I wonder what examples there are of that in competitive games, because most competitive games have been around for so long that no one even questions them.
Did you just mega burn Overwatch? You're like, no, that's true Overwatch, but what about a competitive game?
Oh, yeah, no, I didn't. Other competitive games. Overwatch is a baby game for babies. But, I wonder about that for, like, games that... Because, I mean, Overwatch... The contrast I was trying to make is that Overwatch has not actually been around for a very long time compared to lots of other competitive games.
Sure.
Where the game is so established, when the newbie enters, there is a presumption that it is a worthwhile journey to go upon. Because they see the whole competitive scene of the whatever the heck. And if they encounter a problem, people go, yeah, no, that's the game. And there's not even a built-in question. But it's weird when there's a new game that comes out. And that's what I think is so interesting about your Overwatch example. Is that Overwatch comes out, there is no game similar to Overwatch in terms of the hero designs. Like, I mean, yeah, conceptually it's a class-based game, and I guess conceptually, you know, TF2 was like that, but there was no Bastion in TF2. But, like, players sit down and they're like, Bastion is bullshit. And the community manager would, like, respond and tweet, then you should try picking these heroes that counter Bastion. And would just, like, present what the solution is. And they're like, no, but I shouldn't have to, like, why are you going to make me, like, not play my hero that I don't want to? And then, as it turns out, Bastion, like, sucks.
Yeah,
like, he's like Bastion, not a picked competitive hero. Like,
yeah, like Bastion's only he's only just the noob cannon. He's just good for cleaning up noobs. It's but it's such a good feeling once you're able to succeed against Bastion. But what I will say is, one time we fully and completely lost a game where the opponents just went full Bastion.
Oh, yeah, I think that's happened to everyone, where it's like, all right, we're going to get one Reinhardt to hold a shield, and then we're going to get 5 Bastions on the point and just absolutely print bullets onto the screen. And it was so funny. They didn't even
do a Reinhardt. It was just all Bastions.
Just 6 Bastions. Dude, yeah, no, let me tell you, the enemy of balance is multiplicity. Like, that's the lesson, man. The enemy of balance is multiplicity. Because if you say, listen, I had this really great idea. We're going to make a hero that can do thing X, and when you do it with just one of them, it's fine. But when you have 6 of them, it's bullshit. So you go, okay, well, let's make X a little weaker, and then you weaken it, and then X isn't fun to have individually anymore. You have to account for the extreme case of the multiples, which makes the individual cases bad. Which is why I think that was one of the best decisions they made, is because then what you can do is you can say, okay, if you can only have one of each hero, we can make heroes even more extreme because we know there's only going to be one of them.
Right. Oh, is that the case? Did it's been so long since I played. Is it like that if you're playing ranked or something? What's the deal?
Oh, I mean, I think that right now you can only have one of each hero.
Okay. Yeah. God, that's a fun game though. I want to go back to it. I haven't played it since they added Health Sniper and Upside Down Centaur bot or whatever.
The woman that shot friend bullets.
Yes.
Yeah. Just like, hey, I got a present for you. Bam! It's just like, thank you warmly. Let me emote.
Oh, I just want health remote mines. Like, I just want to be able to, like, lay mines for my team.
Like fucking healing proximity mines where they get close to bam! I mean, this is also known as a health pack, but you decorate it as a healing proximity mine.
They have to launch you, right? They have to launch you.
Well, and I like the idea of, like a health pack that when you pick it up, like, it heals everybody in proximity. Like, it heals everybody in a short range. I feel like there's some cool tactics around that.
Oh no, Lee, healing rockets where you fire it and when they explode, people get like blown out of the way back to full health. That was a really fucking close one. Oh,
I mean, that's just pillow fight at that point. Oh my god.
Oh, that game still needs to get remade at some point. Like, I mean, I don't know if anyone would buy it or if it would be good at all, but it does. Would be good. It seems like it would be. It seems like the same group of people that like Overcooked would like Pillow Fight.
Yeah. You just not make it any much more bigger of a game and just make it pillowfight.io, make it like an IO game. For the browser.
That's nice.
For the browser.
Well, hello, my little meowing princess.
Yeah, is this cat arc gonna get resolved tonight here?
Yeah. No, see, so basically, Cat Mom has been gone for a few days and is coming back, and Sheriff does not like when Cat Mom is gone. And that's just really stressful. And Cat Mom feeds this one at 5 a.m. and like 5 p.m. And I get up at like 11 a.m. So every 5 a.m. So I've been trying to like shift her little diet back. and I needed to feed her before the show, and I make you a mistakey. But then she also wants to go out into the hall, so she meowed a little bit, and then she came back and meowed in the closet like a psychopath. So now I've got to check the closet for urine. And that's our show. So, guys, thanks so much for watching.
Yeah.
This was great. We'll see you next week. We're going to be here for a lot of Mondays in a row playing Disco Elysium. Let's just left-handed wave it out. Yeah. Bye. Let's get that. Yeah. Oh. Yep. Everyone's hand goes the wrong way, at least sometimes in life. GG.